Hi, welcome to the Futures Desk. I'm excited to walk you through our platform and show you how it can enhance your trading experience. So when you first log in, you'll be greeted by this screen, and this is where you'll create your first assessment. We've developed a fully customizable plan builder, allowing you to design a plan that fits your unique trading style. The pricing will adjust accordingly to your choices. This is because your choices affect our risk, and that risk is directly reflected in that price. If you're unsure of where to start, you can use a template and still edit your choices after. A few things to note: we've got a soft daily loss limit. This will not fail you, and this is only there because we don't want traders to blow their accounts in one day. We really want our traders to cement good trading habits and behave professionally, even in an assessment environment. We've got K1 tax benefits for US traders, which will be a huge advantage. Down here, you can see that you can adjust the slider, which will change your upfront cost and the cost that you pay after the assessment. You'll notice that for the renewal, you're not paying the same price as the initial cost of the assessment. And you can also reset your account at any time, and the reset will include a 31-day renewal. So let's jump right into this account. There we go. Our account is now created. And now we're brought to the trade desk. So the trade desk is our heads-up display. This is where we'll find our daily journal, the calendar, the assessment details, and the economic calendar. So the daily journal is where you'll come in and write your notes for the day, and it's built on an editor that's very similar to Notion. So you can write your formatted text, you can insert videos that will be embedded right here. You can also insert checklists, bullets, tables, diagrams. So for now, let's just call this trading plan. Now we can enter in some scenarios. All right, let's go to the planner page. So the planner page is where you can configure your setups, your tags, and your daily goals. So let's walk you through this. Let's create a setup, and we're going to call this a momentum scalp. Let's choose an icon for it. I like this one. And as you can see, we can also add some rules and categories for this trade. So now let's add a category for things we want to see. And I'm just going to add some example rules for this. So let's add a rule that says volume increasing, speed picking up, and market at a key inflection. Again, this is just an example. This is not actually a real strategy. I'm just picking something simple to show you. So now we can configure some tags. So tags are broken down into positive and negative. An example of a positive tag would be weighted or setup up here. An example of a negative tag would be FOMO. And now let's talk about daily goals. So this is actually where you'll configure your daily goals. So let's add one, and we'll call this create scenarios. Okay, let's create another daily goal. We'll call it morning rotation. There we go. And now let's flip back to the trade desk real quick. And now let's add these trading goals. And this is where you'll rate yourself on how you did. So as you can see for my trading plan, I have created my scenarios, but they're not the most detailed, so I'll just give myself a 3-star for this. And for my morning meditation, I did not do it this morning, so I'm going to give myself a 1-star. Let's flip on TFD X. So TFD X is a platform that's built right into the futures desk. When you load it for the first time, you'll be required to sign your name and sign the CME agreements. Okay, here we go. We are right into the platform, and now let's just take a trade. As you can see, the trade has appeared right here on the left on the trade desk section. We can go ahead and close TFD for a sec. We have access to all our information here, and we can monitor the news. Let's flip it back on. And let's create a stop loss for this short. So I want to risk that amount. And let's create a profit target. Profit target is right there. Obviously, this is a bad trade. This is just an example. But let's go ahead and tag the setup. So since this is not a momentum scalp, let's create a new setup. And we're going to call this fading the top. And let's do this. And we have created our setup, fading the top. And let's add in some tags. This is definitely a FOMO trade. We can also add in some notes for this trade. Let's actually take a screenshot and add it directly to the notes section right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and close this trade. And let's pull up a different instrument. So TFD X is based on the Project X platform, and it's built on top of the TradingView charting library. It's very similar to TradingView. You've got a plethora of indicators that you can choose from, and you can also customize the screen, have different layouts. So we're just going to save this one. Let's take another trade real quick. We can do it from here or from here. And this all is customizable. So let's get rid of the DOM. Okay, I'm going to put my stop loss right here. Profit target here. We're going to select the setup momentum scalp. And let's go to the rules. I do see that volume is increasing. Speed's picking up, but the market is not at a key inflection point. So now let's go over to tags. I'm going to say I FOMO'd into this one. Okay, we can take some notes. And let's get out of the screen now. So right here on the top, you can see you have this daily risk bar. This is a visual representation of your daily risk. So we've got $600 of max risk per day, and we've already exhausted $115 of that risk. Now, just as a quick visual guide, we've added a feature where you can visualize how this would look based on how much you're willing to risk per trade. So let's say we want to risk to 67 per trade. This is how your daily max loss will be broken down. Basically, you'll have 2 trades with full size. Again, this does not stop you out, and it's just a visual representation. Okay, let's now flatten this trade. This is a quick example of how your planner page will look when you have a bunch of trades taken on it. So as you can see, on this day we had 9 trades, and you could see that all the setups that we tagged appear here, and we're able to look at each individual trade and its performance. We can also see our profit factor and the net profit and net loss of these trades. You can also see how you did on your daily goal that day and any notes that you might have taken. So let's look at a different day. Here's a day with a lot of trades, but as you can see, a lot of them weren't tagged. We want you to tag your trades to get the best out of the system. You don't have to, but we highly encourage taking advantage of the inbuilt journaling that is real time and it's completely included in your assessment. So in the reports tab, we can filter this by the setups that we created earlier and see how each of them performed. So once you have enough data, this is really where the magic of journaling comes into play. You're able to filter by each setup and tag to gain key insights that can help you in your trading. Something that has been helpful to me is looking at time of day. I noted that I was particularly not profitable during the early hours of the day, and that was a pretty good insight for me personally. So as you can probably imagine, the possibilities are endless, and we're really excited to see how you guys use the features desk. Now let's go to the help section. This is where you'll find our knowledge base, and you will find the answer to most of your questions with instructions and guides. But if you do have a question that is not answered here, you can click on support and talk to someone directly, which will not affect your trading while you're doing it. Got our account section down here. You are able to cancel your account or reset it. The way resets work at TFD is slightly different. You're only able to reset once per trading day, and you'll not be able to trade until the start of the next trading day. The reason we've done this is because we don't want traders to get into the habit of over leveraging, blowing accounts, and just bad trading habits in general, and really behave in a professional manner.